think of is a design finished or not. Not the absolute of two things, but the in between in making that thought.
Look, just listen to my old interviews, then listen to the greats, we got similar views. Look at our color palette, we use similar hues. I was trapping in the snow, we don't use similar tools. Blah blah, G.O. blah, we got it live. E.O. like my style, I got it live. Blah blah, G.O. blah, we got it live. E.O. like my style.
Yo, man, it's your boy Yappa, man. Welcome back to the neighborhood couch. It's another one, man. It's a good one. It's gonna be a good one. You know why? Because I got on the headphones, man. I'm here today for one of the Buffalo. Should I say? Nah, I'm a creative designer. This is a creative designer.
Creative director.
Creative director. You direct
creatively.
You know what I'm saying? My man Mandela.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Welcome to the couch, my boy.
Thanks for having me.
Mandela. Yo, that's a powerful name, bro.
Bro, I appreciate that. Yeah, my mom's gave me that. I was like, I ain't even like it at first, but it grew on me.
Yeah.
It grew on me, so I'm gonna stand in my power.
Yeah.
Right.
Did she name you after Nelson?
Maybe. I don't know, because it's not spelled the same.
Or it's not spelled the same?
It's not even spelled the same. It's got like, Mandela actually has like 2 L's in his name. Mine only has 1. I noticed that, like, so I was like, I don't even think I'm named after him. She just said.
She just said. Did you ever ask her, like, where did the influence come from for the name? Like, what sparked her brain to give you that name?
She just, I don't think I did, actually. I probably should ask her one day or have a conversation with her about it. Like, why you even do that? Like,
yeah, why she gave you that name? Yeah. That's fire, though. That's a powerful name, bro. That's a powerful name. So, your mother, it's just interesting. You know what I mean? She sounds like an interesting person just from the way she named you. Is she from, like, Buffalo, or like is she from like okay?
She from here. She grew up in the Fruit Belt, actually.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she rooted. You know what I mean?
Rooted. Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you're born and raised Buffalo?
Yeah, born and raised. Lived off dope growing up for a long time. Then I moved to the burbs.
Okay.
Graduated from high school out there.
What high school you do?
I went to Cleve Hill.
Cleve Hill.
Yeah, suburban high school. Yeah.
Suburban.
Yep.
Damn, I went to high school in the hood.
Yeah, I went to the burbs.
The burbs.
Damn.
So throughout high school you was in the burbs. You didn't like.
Yep. Throughout high school I was in the burbs. Yeah, the whole time.
That's what's up, man. Did you like? How was it? Were you like the only black kid?
Nah, it was a bunch of. It was getting real crazy, actually. Like during high school, it was a lot of black people. Like we had our group. It was a lot of definitely had a group.
Yeah.
But it was real diverse. Like we had our Spanish people, like shorties in there speaking Spanish. We had, for a suburban school, it was real, but it was majority white. But
okay.
We had our black group. It was Spanish people, like
Because I guess it came a time where, everybody was migrating to the suburbs.
Yeah, Cheektowaga Central, Cleve Hill. I think those was like the 2 schools where all the black kids went. Yeah. From Buffalo.
Yeah. And you know, it made sense. It made sense at the time because the inner city, just the Buffalo
definitely on the decline.
It was.
Parents definitely wanted to. It's like, I want my kids to know something when they get out of school.
Yeah.
Like, geez,
it was rough, man. I went to a big gang of high schools, bro.
Where? How many you go to?
Damn, I think I went to. For each year, I went to a different high school.
That's crazy.
I know. I had no guidance.
And they don't even, like, actually, I was talking to a few people the other day. It's like, y'all go through your whole high school career, don't even know what the guidance counselor is or where that room at. Like, what the fuck is a guidance counselor? We had a guidance counselor. It's like people graduating top 10 in their class, just graduating. Like, never spoke to a guidance counselor, don't know that they going to college, never put in a college application. Like, that shit really, that's different.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's different. Like, even as like a... I was an average student.
Yeah.
Like average student, like B student.
B?
Yeah, like B, just average. Damn. I didn't really take school that serious. It was what it was. But Yeah, even I'm speaking to the guidance counselor. I had like 3 college applications in. Like,
Nah, but you know, in the suburbs, a B student, he was smart.
yeah, I mean, it's the same. New York State is New York State. Like, they give us all the same tests. It's just how they teaching them for real.
You think so?
Yeah, New York State is New York State. For Buffalo, Medina, Cheektowaga, it don't matter. Like, you
But-
all gotta pass the New York State exams. Like,
No, type. I think that the teachers though back then, the teachers seemed a little bit more dedicated and more into, you know, their career. So they took time with the kids.
when it comes to suburbs versus city schools, yeah, probably, definitely.
Cause I was a terrible student. I was horrible, bro.
You know, my teachers was actually mad at me because I hated doing homework.
Yeah.
So like I would never do homework, but I was the kid to come in and take the test and get like a 98 on the shit. So they over here trying to have parent teacher conferences like, yo, if he just did some homework, like he'd be straight.
You was naturally smart.
Yeah, just I'm auditory, so it's like auditory learning. So it's like whenever I heard they was up there speaking, I'm still half listening, like just chilling and just, oh yeah, this is that, and that's that. All right, that's cool. Except for math. When it came to trigonometry, like everything below trig, yeah, everything below trig was cool. But after that trig shit, I was like, yo, y'all different. Like,
did we have trigonometry in
that shit was different.
Bro, I don't even think we had it in public schools. Huh? We ain't had trigonometry in public school.
Y'all had trigonometry in public school.
We ain't have trigonometry. I was an ESL though. You know what ESL is?
Nah, what's that?
English as a second language student.
Oh, where you from?
I'm from West Africa.
Where?
Yeah, Liberia. I mean, you know, like Liberia, they speak English, but spent a lot of time in Ivory Coast and then came to America. But a lot of children that came from Africa, it was always considered as English as a second language.
Yeah.
So yeah. But then it was a learning curve too. So I was just terrible.
Yeah.
I was bad. I was like school.
You had that barrier.
Yeah. I didn't understand anything until I got to like college. I don't even know how I made it to college. Yeah, I'm kind of depressed right now thinking about it.
Oh, you all good, bro. It's a safe space.
Safe space?
Safe space.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yo, what advice would you give not advice, but like some words to your high school self?
Shit. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, it's all a learning experience for real. Like, it's no rush to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going with your shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's no pressure. Like, it's no pressure to go to school. It's no pressure to go to college. Just chill. Just do what you want to do. Like, you got a lot more time than you think you do.
Ooh, I like that. You got a lot more time than you think you do. And any young folks out there listening, there you have it, man. Yo, so born and raised Buffalo area.
Yes, sir.
Single mom?
Yeah, single
mom.
Yep. Yeah.
You go to high school, and then college.
Yeah, I went to ECC for a couple
ECC,
semesters. Okay. Took a year off. Went back to ECC.
Okay.
And I went to Bus State for a semester.
Bus State for a semester.
Yeah, no degree though.
No degree?
Yeah, no degree.
You left?
Yeah, I just left.
Why?
There's no real reason. Like, I had the way I had did it, and like the way I was on academic probation for a second, because that's what happened when you just pushed into something that you don't have a plan for, didn't even want to do in the first place. Just like,
right.
All right, so I'm just here to fuck around then. So I ended up on academic probation, but I took like a year off. I was chilling, got my mind right, went back to school. I was like, all right, then I'm doing all right. But the way it set up was like when I finished my last Buffalo State semester, like I still needed like one class to get a degree. So it's just like, yeah, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not going back to school for one class. Like, and I'm not even about to use this degree. Even still to this day, like, I'm fine. Like,
You're fine.
Like,
No,
I never needed that degree. Like, I know people with 2 degrees and a certificate.
Yo, and a certificate.
And a certificate, and you ain't got no job.
No,
like,
for real though. Or making minimum wage.
right? Or they want you to come in and clean the floors or some shit. Like, well,
No facts.
I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, with the degree thing is tricky, man. If you're not going for like, you know, be a doctor, or a surgeon, or a nurse,
A trade, like,
No.
you really just gotta have like, you went to school to be a software engineer type shit. Like, your line is directed. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you can't just go to school and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a business degree and then I'm gonna apply to all these jobs. Like, nah, it can't be that broad, or else they're just not gonna hire you.
General studies.
Yeah, or whatever.
I went to ECC.
Right.
Yeah, I did 2 years at ECC. No, I did 3 years at ECC.
Yeah, most people do 3 years.
Yeah, I did 3 years. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't even. It's all good.
Yeah, I did 3 years at ECC, and then went to UB.
Where
Yeah.
UB though.
Yeah, went to UB. It was lit. I mean, back in the days, it was cool. It was smooth, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, you're done with Bus State. You leave Bus State, and then what? What happened? Tell us. Give us a breakdown, bro. How did you like? Did you leave Bus State? You like, you know what? I know what I want to do. I'm about to go do this photography shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do everything you're doing now. Like you had a plan type.
Nah, there was no plan at all. I think so. During this time, I don't know, from like 18 to like 22 or 20.
Yeah.
From like 18 to 22, like I just hold down a job.
You held on a 9 to 5.
Yeah, like a job the whole time, like on top of going to school or whatever else.
Okay.
And then like at 21, 22 years old, like, cause my father died. That's why my mom was single.
My condolences, man.
Yeah. So
Okay.
at 21, like I get an inheritance, whatever.
Okay.
A couple grand, like
Couple
a couple
grand.
hundred. I mean, I ain't gonna tell nobody what I got. Like,
Yeah. Okay,
But,
so that's good. Most of us don't even get that.
right?
That's good.
Yeah. So like I was set up for a little bit. So like I just took a year off. Like I ain't go to work for a year. So I just went back to school. And then while I was doing that, I was actually in dealer school to learn how to be a dealer for the casino downtown Buffalo Creek.
Okay.
So that's how I got into doing dealing.
The dealing, yeah.
So I was doing that for like the last 5.
Not dope dealing. Casino work, guys.
Car
Casino
dealing,
work.
nah,
Car
man,
dealing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Gaming.
They call it that.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing that pretty much up until like the last couple months, like last month.
Last month.
Yeah, done with that, full time with my business now.
All right.
And everything, but
So what inspired you though? Like what
to how I get into photography.
Yeah, was it like, all right, was it like growing up, you know what I'm saying? You used to read these magazines or watch these cartoons or maybe somebody in your family was because I know you build the sets too. Maybe somebody was a carpenter, you know. What kind of sparked what kind of sparked your brain to want to go in that route?
You know, nothing actually really sparked my brain. Like, it was crazy. Like, I did a bunch of stuff. Like back in high school, I was rapping. I used to be a rapper too.
Okay.
Like we ain't even
Now
gonna
we
take
talking.
it back there,
Now we
right?
talking. Yo, we're gonna have to do open mic Fridays,
No,
man.
we ain't doing that, man. I'm way gone past that stage of my life. Like,
Okay.
so I used to rap because like my best friend Miles B. I don't know if y'all know Miles B, the singer.
I heard of him,
He down in
yeah.
Atlanta now. My boy got a lot of motion. Like,
Okay.
love, respect to my boy.
Yeah.
But I grew up with him, so like he pretty much inspired me to do music. So I started doing music, and then like I stopped rapping because I started off doing poetry.
Okay.
So, like that's what I was doing for real.
Yeah,
growing
you a
up.
poet.
Yeah, I was doing poetry growing up.
Yeah, we might have to have a poetry night over here.
Nah, that I'd be down for. So that I'd be down for. But I grew up doing poetry. Like I always did poetry. So Miles was just like, yo, you might as well just rap. I was like, all right. So I did that for a little bit. Wasn't really fucking with it. Then I started producing. I started making beats. I had linked up with True EV for a second. Don't Watch TV. Shout out to Don't Watch TV.
Okay, boys.
Then like I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
And then like I went back to school.
Okay.
And then like I started doing the car dealer shit. Then after that, like it really is like one thing leads to another type shit. Like I was never thinking about doing photography until I started roller skating actually.
Roller skate too?
Roller skating. Now this is my shit. Like roller skating is my shit. Like
You be going to the spot up there? Is it on Main Street? Courtney, you know Courtney?
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney be
That's the
killing
homie,
it.
bro.
She's getting
That's
better.
If y'all look at my page, I got some shit on her. She on my page too.
Okay.
Ways back, but-
Courtney getting better. Yo, Courtney, you're getting better from when you first started. You used to suck. No, you actually. You know how you can tell when somebody's getting better? Like they just move different.
Yeah,
it's like
you got this
everything she
different type
do
of
is a lot
swag.
smoother. Yeah, her
Yeah.
balance is there.
Yeah.
I can feel the confidence. She's actually moving to the beat of the music. Like
Yeah.
it's just like Courtney. Yo, shout out to you. You
Nah, for
inspire
real.
me.
Shout out to the Court J though. That's
No,
the
for
homie.
real.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So I started skating.
Okay.
And this is like now you go on Instagram, like it's a bunch of skate pages and shit, like people doing videos and photos or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But back then when I was starting out, wasn't nobody doing no photo. I'm like, wasn't nobody doing nothing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me pick up a camera real quick, and I started doing that. That's really where the camera shit came in. Like, that's where it slid in after skating. So those the two things that I've been doing.
Okay.
It's roller skating and photography. Yeah.
But you gotta, but your photography you have a uniqueness to what you do though.
Yeah.
It's not just the regular plain, photography.
Right.
How do I ask this question? I want you to, why, okay, so your uniqueness is you're able to build your installation. I call it installation.
Yeah, my installation.
Installation.
My designs.
Your designs, yeah. How did that come about?
So, actually, how did that come about?
What made you wanna, take that route and not just the regular photography?
So when I started doing photography, it got to the point where I was like, all right, this I fuck with myself doing this. This some fire shit. I like this. I like the vibe it's put me in. So I told myself I want to learn everything about this. So I want to do not even just photography, just like production and media, like overall. So I was like, yo, I want to learn video. Like I want to learn set design. I want to learn like modeling. Like I want to learn styling. So I've done all that shit now. Like 6 years later, I've done all that. Like I've modeled, I've styled, I've walked for Fig. Like,
you worked for Fig last year?
Yeah, I walked for Fig last year.
Yeah, I was at the show. That show was fire.
That shit was sweet.
They're coming back this year. I'm there.
Yup. I do model coordination. Like, shout out to Dame Av or Shop Dame Av, my boy Dame that make the leather bags.
Yeah, the bags are smooth.
Yup. He So like whenever he do a fashion show, me and him got to stay in a relationship where I just coordinate all of his models or style him sometimes too. This year though, what's the show that we just did?
Was it
at the theater?
Not yesterday.
No.
Okay.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, was it
It was like right by XYZ, WXYZ.
Oh yeah, the restoration.
Yes, yeah. So we did the restoration. So
shout out to Jada.
Yeah. So we had a casting call at Legacy House. Picked his models. Set him up for that. I had my boy Maury. Shout out to Maury. I had my boy Maury walk for us, and I had him style all the models this time. I was like, I've been there, done it. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that to my boy. That's his strong suit. So he had everybody looking fresh. Shit was dope.
That's fire, man. You got your hands in a lot of different things, and I didn't know you had a relationship with these people that you was listing.
When you've been around for so long, like me personally, like my goal was to always know who was important. Like I want to know who's important. Like I want to know the designers. Like I don't really want to know like everybody else that knows the designers that don't really got. I want to know the people that got motion. Like, I don't want everybody to know who I am. I just want the people that's really got motion to know who I am. Yeah. So like I was talking to like, and then Dame used to do music too, and that was how we linked up back in the day, even before he was doing bags. Like he was always making clothes. Yeah. But like he found his lane too. He got his shit going. Yeah. But yeah, I want the important people to know me. So but now everybody gotta know me. Like everybody gotta know me now. I gotta get my face out here.
Yeah, and it's vice versa, you know what I'm saying? It's a relationship thing. Yeah. You know, it's a relationship thing. You know, you maintain a relationship with them, and you just stay in that group, and it's motivational. You know
it is motivational. Like you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. Like you definitely want to get your group going, like your squad going. So it's like you want everybody to do different things too, and I feel like that's another spot that Legacy House doing. Like shout out to Legacy House.
Shout out to Legacy.
And shout out to Adam Kellerman. Shout out to Adam. But that's what we doing over there. It's like it's a bunch of us. Like we all own our own businesses separately outside of Legacy House. But it's just like when we come together for these big projects, these $10,000-$15,000 projects. Right. Look, everybody get a little piece, and everybody get to do where they shine at. Like we got our audio guy, we got our video guy, we got our storyteller, we got our marketer, we got our set designer, we got our BTS photographer. Like,
so you're saying
all good.
So you're saying like if there's somebody out there who has a huge idea,
and they got a crazy idea, bro.
And they have the funds for it, right? They have the funds, or maybe they don't have the funds, but they got the idea and they have some of the funds, right? You're saying they're able to walk into Legacy House and you can consult with them.
Yeah,
and
really
walk them through the whole process and things like
it's
that.
a one-stop shop for real. It's
Okay.
just like if you come in here,
Yeah.
you got something you want to do. You want to make a movie. Like
Yeah, type.
we'll set you up.
We'll set you up.
Yep.
You got the guys.
You got the guys.
If you can't do it, somebody else
here could do it.
specializes in it.
Yo, I'm telling you,
That's fire, man.
Yeah.
One stop shop.
that's how it is.
One stop shop. And you've been with them for how long now, Legacy?
I've been there about a year and some change
That's
now.
what's up, man. Congrats on that.
About a year, yeah.
What do you do in your free time though? What are some of your hobbies besides doing what you? Because sometimes it's very hard to differentiate hobbies from work when you really like when what you do when you have so much love for what you do. You know what I mean? What are some things you do?
So like I said before, skating.
Skating?
So
Okay.
skating, that's my
Okay.
shit. And I don't know, I seen this quote on the socials like a couple years back too, and that's what really made me like pick down like the two things that I wanted to do. And it was like you really only got time for two hobbies on top of the rest of your life, and that's one to keep you in shape and one to get you paid.
No, facts.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use skating to keep my ass in shape. You know, I'm good right here, and I'm gonna use the photography to get me paid. So
Yeah.
for skating, that's really my hobby. That's really what I do. Like it frees me. Like I just be out there just rolling. Like
That's fire, man.
I go to
That's
the
fire.
gym.
Work out?
Yeah, I work out.
Word.
Yeah.
Every day?
4 to 5 times.
Okay, that's
4 to 5
good.
times I try to stay in shape.
That's a good amount of number.
Yeah, clean living.
Are you a vegan?
Nah, I would say I'm a vegan, but like
You a pescatarian?
I'm not even that either. Like I don't like the labels for real. Like if I'm outside and I need to eat and I'm at a restaurant, like I ain't about to stop everybody motion. Like we not gonna not go to Mr. Sizzle's because or whatever. Like it's not like that's not that deep for me. Like, but yeah, for the most part, like when I'm picking my food or how I like to eat clean. Like I'm pretty much gonna go vegan for real. Like just some
Yo, the vegans selections be good though.
they do. And that's
You
why-
ever ate from the vegan spot on Fillmore? Is it Fillmore?
Sunshine
No.
Vegan? It's on
Sunshine.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Bro, yeah,
Jefferson.
Yeah, honestly, yo.
Bro.
I'm trying to tell boys, like, yo, they greens is good as hell. Like,
Greens. I be getting the is it the barbecue ribs?
Bro, you got this little Beyond Burger with this sauce. Like, I'm
What?
like, yo, this shit crazy. The
It's
fries
crazy.
fire,
I gotta
bro.
check out Sunshine
Vegan, like,
man.
that
Over
shit
on
crazy. On Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's black owned.
Black owned.
As well, so check it out, man. Food is busting, you heard? Yo, so you do a lot. You've done a lot. You're doing a lot. It's good.
I'm doing
It's
a
good because it probably don't feel like it because you love it so much. It's all love. It's not like a 9 to 5 for you.
Yeah, it is, but it ain't. Like, you know, like
Hey.
it's definitely different when you're doing something that you like to do.
That you like
when
to
you're
do.
working for yourself, and
Right.
it's not even a 9 to 5. When you really working for yourself,
Yeah.
When you really become a real entrepreneur, you working 12 to 12. Like
12
the
to
moment
12.
you get up to the moment you go to sleep, it's
Yeah.
like it's about this business because. This is where you eating from. Like you ain't got that security of a 9 to 5. Like, oh, I just clock in these hours. Like I'm definitely about to get this check at the end of the week. Nah, it's not like that. You got to create your own motion.
Yeah.
You got to create your own business. You got to market. Like you the marketer now. Like you the head of the business. You the consultant. You the secretary. Like you the banker. You the accountant. Like you got to do all these positions. You got to put on all these hats. Like it's not for everybody. It's really not for everybody.
No, definitely not.
Nah.
You're gonna get exactly what you put in.
Exactly, and that's another thing too. Like you gotta have that work ethic, and that's why I started going to the gym. Like, it's the easiest way to build a good habit and just start your brain off. Like, it's like, yo, when you can dedicate yourself to doing this many times a week or blah blah blah, just transfer that over into a different part of your life.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the code right there. Just translate. Just transfer it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
But that's what's up, though. But, like, man, I can't even ask the question. Like you said, consistency, effort, hard work, and that's entrepreneurship right there.
You gonna get out what you put into it.
But sometimes, though, people make it seem like it's not okay to say it's not for everybody. You ever get that feeling?
I don't understand why.
Because everything is not for like
everything is not for everybody.
you don't
Like,
want to be a nurse,
right?
It's not for you.
Right. It is what it is.
You know, it's okay to say it's not for everybody because it's really not.
It's not. It's a
It's
lot
really
of things that's not for everybody. Like
Right.
I don't like pressures. Like I don't like labels. I don't like grouping. Like it's like, yo, you good. Like
good.
you don't have to do what I'm doing. Like you
Stay in your lane. Ain't no traffic in your lane.
right. It's all good. Like
You know what I'm
create
saying?
your own motion doing what
Yeah.
you doing. Like you ain't gotta slide into mine.
Right.
Because you can't slide into mine.
That's facts, man.
That's
facts.
Let's go. We gonna start it there and leave it there.
Let's
You
go.
can't-
Let's
You
go.
can't slide into mine because this is my lane. It's what I created for me.
That's it, man. Can't compete against anybody. You got to compete against yourself
Absolutely every day.
consistently. You know. And speaking of that, competing against self. When you build your installations, right? Are you looking to outdo yourself from the previous installation, or is it solely based on what your vision is at the time or what the model has communicated to you?
It really depends on like where the inspiration is coming from. Like it really is because
Yeah.
like sometimes the ideas get brought to me, and it's like, all right, well, I'm not as passionate about this, so it's just like because it's not even my idea. I'm just doing something for somebody else. But then it's just like I still put my best foot forward. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen my Barbie box, but
I seen that joint.
yeah, like that
was
wasn't
fire.
even my idea.
No?
No, and like somebody else put that in my head. Like and
was fire.
we executed her vision. That shit came out crazy. I'm
Bro.
like, yo, this is fire. Like,
That shit was fire, bro.
but then other times where it's my vision, like the Egyptian set.
Okay.
Like that I did with Diamond. That was my first time working with Diamond. Shout out to Diamond.
Okay.
She like that set was all me. Like I was just watching Cleopatra one night and I was just like, yo, it would be fire to make a set like this. And I knew somebody with a link to snakes and shit. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit this man up. Yo, I'm gonna set this shit up. Like this shit about to go crazy. So like I put in my own money on that, like set that joint up, and I feel like that's the joint I'm most proud of for real. Like
That's what's up when you just create it yourself.
yeah, like I just like brought an idea out of my head and I just brought that shit to life by myself with like no assistance. Built it from the ground up, created, directed the models, styled them.
Yeah.
Brought in the MUA, gave her the looks that I wanted to have on the models. Like I had my video guy come in. I was like, yo, this is the way I want you to shoot this or do the BTS video. I had my BTS photo guy come in. Like,
That's
yo,
fire,
this
man.
is where I want you at. And that's when I really, like, I was like, yo, this is it. Like, this is what I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
This is the creative director. Like, this is
Creative.
it. Like, I did the whole shit. Like, shout out to everybody that helped. But, like,
Yeah.
this was my idea. And I just put y'all in the positions that y'all needed to do to help me execute my position. Or, like, my vision.
Your vision.
Yeah.
Has there been times where people will come up to you, want to do a shoot, but don't have the idea that they want to bring to life is not very clear.
All the time.
And you
But
have
it's
to-
like, but for me to do what I do, it's like, this is part of my job too. Like my job is to help you
Right.
bring your vision together. Like just come to me with an idea. Like it don't
Okay.
even have to be a full idea.
Yeah.
Just come to me with an idea and I'll put it together for you. Like, yo, just tell me the basics of what you want and I'll just be like, all right, so this is what you want. All right, this is how you execute.
Right.
This is what we gonna do. This is how we gonna. And then next thing you know, we got a whole thing. Now we got a whole storyline.
So if I come to you with an idea and I want to do a shoot, I give you enough information that you need. You ask me all the questions you need to ask me. How long does it take you to come up with something and for me to start the shoot? How long?
I mean, honestly, like the way my brain worked,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because I was just with Mia Rich. Shout out to Mia Rich the other
Mia
day.
Rich.
Yep, shout out to Mia, and she was telling me about something that she wanted to do, and I was like, yo, like,
Is it the waffles idea that I was speaking to her about?
I don't even know.
It's part of the
I don't
waffles
even- I
ideas.
don't even know if it was. But,
Yeah, it's the way she's gonna be holding 2 waffles, and yeah,
2 waffles.
yeah, 2. She's gonna have one in his hand and one in the other hand, and she's gonna be eating the waffles. Yeah, that was my idea. Yeah,
Not that's my idea.
Yeah,
Nah, it was some idea where she was like, yeah, I want this bob wig and I want this, that, and the third, or I want this. And like as she's starting to say things, it's like I'm getting this picture in my head. Like I'm like it just really comes to me. Like I'm getting this picture. I'm like, all right, that's giving Uma Thurman. All right, that's giving blah blah blah. Or that's giving that. I'm like, all right, yeah, we good.
Wow.
And it's like it just comes to me as she's saying it. Like and it's just all of a sudden it's right there.
yeah.
it's just like, all right, yeah, everything that you just said, yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna put that together, and I'm gonna throw together a board, a Pinterest board, or whatever else, and like I'll get back to you by the end of the day, and like actually have some visuals for you on what you want your stuff to look like, or like what I've conveyed it to be, like, you know what I mean.
And then with that, because now you bring it to life, now she can be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I like this, but let's put this here and
right,
here. Got you. That bro, that's a unique skills, man. That's one hell of a skills to have.
Bro, I didn't even.
You didn't even know you possessed that.
Yeah, and it's just like, wow, like as you talking to me, and it's just
the words are just visual. You can see
pictures.
the words. Yeah, you can see
crazy.
the the words are pictures for you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy.
You don't see words, you see pictures.
Yeah.
That's fire, man.
But also, I feel like that comes with experience. It wasn't always like that. Like, it definitely wasn't always like that. But like when you get the experience under your belt, just keep going with your shit. Like whatever it is you're doing. Like, if you feel like you're not getting the results you want, or you're not as experienced that you want to be at 2 years, go another 2 years. Like, see where you at.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're working with colleges and bringing their visions to life, or people, or whatever else. It's all there.
People probably give up prematurely, huh? A lot of times.
Sometimes a lot of people just not willing to put in the time. They want results now.
Yeah.
Instant gratification, like that's what's wrong with the world nowadays, for real. Everything is right at your fingertips. Like you ain't gotta wait for nothing. Like Amazon is 1 day shipping, 2 day shipping. Like everything is right here. Like you ain't gotta wait for nothing no more.
You can't come for the Amazon Prime though, bro. You can't do that. Mandela, you can't do that, bro. You gotta take that shit back.
I'm sorry. I gotta come for Amazon Prime, yo. You boys didn't even have Amazon Prime growing up.
No, that's facts though.
Like 3 to 4 business days shipping.
Yo,
come
3
a
to
week later,
5.
like 3 to 5 business days.
5
like,
to 7.
5 to 7 business days. Like,
yo, that's facts, bro.
Crazy. I'm like,
yo,
I get shit next day now.
Right, bro. The next day, they be like, yo, order this in 3
hours.
Yeah,
you gonna have it by
it
tomorrow. Like, come on. I'm like, yo, instant gratification is
sometimes
crazy. It's scary.
You want to know how much of a millennium I am? I'd be like, damn, this might be a scam.
Yo, this is a scam. Like, I'm not getting this shit by tomorrow. Like, why y'all trying to play me, bro? Like,
right? I'm like, there's no way I'm getting this shit by tomorrow,
bro.
Order, join is here. I'm like, yo, wow.
Should be there every time, though.
Yeah.
Like, man.
But you know, it's tough though. It's tough because we're in such a fast-paced world. So you know,
it don't even gotta be that way. But shit.
Yo, the average time on a video on Instagram is like, do you know it's like 10 seconds, bro?
Yeah.
10, 20 seconds? Yeah. So, I mean, we come from an era where we had to wait for stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like, it took time to get things. Instant gratification wasn't a thing. We had the delayed gratification, you know what I mean? So we're kind of, you know, built for it.
Yeah,
built to be able to do that.
Delayed gratification is even better. It's just like, yo, like, just let that shit build up.
Yeah.
Like, when you get something right away, it's like, shit, women. It's like you courting a shorty and like you hitting on the first night. It's like, yo, honestly, I don't even want you no more. You was that easy. Like you ain't make me work for nothing.
No.
When you got the shorty that's gonna make you wait 3 months to get them benefits out of this relationship, it's like, all right, you know what, I'm rocking with you.
I disagree. Mandela, I disagree with you. I rebuke that.
Nah, rebuke that. This man crazy.
I rebuke that on this Holy Sunday.
Yo.
No. Yo, so you want shorty to we got 3 months? That's
no cap. The longer from my experience, from the niggas I know, from me personally, the longer you make me wait, the more my attention you will have. Like no cap.
Yo, I'm about to say something to my producer real quick. Yo, T. That whole part the guy just we will edit that thing out. We edit, cut it out. Nah, but it's you know it's different. It's different for certain people. You know what I mean? Some men they get that if they give it up on the first or second night.
Right. But yeah, even for whatever, like even for that too, like damn bro, you just gave it up, like because you know shorty's acting like us nowadays, like damn,
they savages.
I took that nigga drawers off, like throw him back to the birds, like what?
Yeah, it's different out here, man.
Yo, what?
It's different out here. It's different. Crazy. It's different. But I think you know what though, bro. I think it comes down to you know what the shorty is looking for too, because a lot of the time, sometimes you know they just wanna. They just want to have some fun, you know.
Yeah, and that's what it just comes down to, being an adult and having those conversations. Like, yo, what you want right now? Like, what you looking for? Like, what type of time is you want?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. But if you want to be in a relationship with me or in a relationship with a nigga, I really feel like if that's the time you on, make them wait. Make them wait for it. I'm telling you.
Nah, you know what, bro? We should make them wait. We should start making women wait, bro.
That's real hot boy energy.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't like that. That's a real hot boy energy. I don't know, dog.
Hey, listen. This summer, bro. We should go 6 months. We should. We should make it.
Now I'm making them wait 6 months.
No,
like,
for real.
bro.
You meet me. Listen. 6 months. You heard? 6 months.
That's the timetable. Like, you're not busting my drawers.
Nah,
for 6
you're not.
months.
6 months, man. I don't even want to hear nothing, man. Nothing. We gotta go to dinner. We gotta picnics by the water.
That's right. No
All
Cheesecake Factory.
No, none of that. None of that.
That's what you want. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Funny as hell.
I want to do the movies. You know the outdoor movies. I want to do that. You know the outdoor where you watch the movie in your car, the drive-through. I want to do the drive-through movies. I want to do walks in the park. You know, hey, listen, we're gonna set standards.
Raising the bar.
Yeah, we're raising the bar. We're gonna raise the bar. Nah, man. But yo, do you ever see yourself getting married though? Like as far as like, you know, in this generation, how things are going, do you ever see yourself as a married man?
Honestly, like as a kid, as growing up, like that's really what I wanted. Like I wanted the whole family lifestyle. Like my mom's movie collection raised me like 90s movies, like 2000s movies, like all those movies and shit. Like it was always happy endings. It was always a family man. It was all like, I definitely could say I wanted the whole family structure. Like I get married, then we have kids, or in between that we traveling around, like, just having fun, just getting to know each other and shit like that. But
the dream,
nowadays,
man.
The dream for real, for real, the dream. But it's hard. It's harder. It's harder and harder getting older and older, and like seeing the way social media just poisoning like these minds. Just like it's hard to see. Like it's hard to see. Like, I definitely still want that, but
But you know,
it's tough.
Don't give up, bro.
Yeah, nah, I ain't
don't give up, bro. No, we never gave up.
Bro, who gave up?
We don't give up. We gotta win.
Who gave up? Man.
Listen, we gotta win, bro.
Man.
Listen, that dream, bro, make sure it come true.
Man, I be telling boys all the time, man.
Hey, listen, even if we have to get our passports.
He said I'm going to a different country to get my wife. Like, I don't care.
Even if we gotta get our passports, you heard?
Yo, if these American shorties not with it, I'm going to Brazil.
No, for real. Yo, you think why do niggas with passport get like shamed? Why is that?
Niggas with passports get
shamed? Women be shaming niggas, like, you know, when niggas be like, yo, I'm a passport boy, like, or whatever, like women be like, oh, you know, why would you want to go over there to find a joint when you could just find a joint here? Like, men be leaving the country. So passport boy is basically like, men will leave the country. Right? Yeah, men will basically leave the country to go find a wife or something like that. And women are looking at it like, yo, we here. Why would you want to leave the country and go find a wife? But men been doing that for centuries.
You know, working at the casino, I knew a lot of people that had like, I don't know if you want mail order brides. Like boys go over to the Philippines to go get their shortage and they come back married or whatever. Yeah, I knew like it was like 3 or 4 of them like that. Like that's just what they did. Yeah, like just this group of people. Yeah, I was like, why is they doing that? But I can understand it for real. Like the cultures is just different. Like keep it a buck. American women. Y'all thugs, like y'all bossy, like y'all want what y'all want. Y'all not gonna shut up, like y'all gonna speak your minds, like. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but in different cultures, like women not even allowed to say nothing. Like talk back, I dare you, like, like that's what some men want. So
some men want that.
Some men want that. So if they want to go over there to get them, let them go ahead and do that. Yeah, those men wasn't for you in the first place.
True.
Like
true.
That's just is what it is.
We're not saying that's what we want. We don't want that.
Nah, I'm not.
We don't want that. We want what we want, but not. We're saying why people get the passports.
Why? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And American women were brought up to hold their own. You know, they've always been independent. Strong. You know what I'm saying? Strong women, especially. You know, with everything that our women of color went through in America, so it can get it takes a it's gonna take a unique individual to kind of knock down those walls.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I
It's
mean?
real
Yeah.
tough. It's real
So,
tough. And like,
yeah.
it is like
It's trauma, bro.
it's a great feeling getting a black woman to open up to you and
Yeah.
just be open to you,
Yeah.
subservient to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great feeling for one. Like I relish in that feeling, but it's tough. Like, yo, these women
No.
is hard, bro. Like, you
Sure,
really got to come with that shit. Like,
It's them Gen Z niggas, man. Them Gen Z niggas. Yo, no shade to Gen Z, but yo, Gen Z niggas, man, y'all unique, man. I'm a millennial.
millennial.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all Gen Z niggas, y'all cool though. The Gen Z niggas is cool. I'm not gonna go on the rent page like I did off camera.
Oh man,
But you know,
like Gen Zs, bro.
I don't like you Gen Z niggas. Nah, Gen Z niggas is cool, man. Y'all niggas made it. You know what? Gen Z niggas are fearless, bro. To be honest, like they the ones that was like, yo, we don't gotta go to college. Like we was tippy toeing that shit. We was like, we're gonna go 2-3 years and then leave. But Gen Z niggas are like, yo, out of high school, I don't even want to go. I'm going straight to do what I love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I give them props for that. Like, you know, Gen Z niggas find ways to make bread online. Like, who would have thought? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, they definitely opened the door for that.
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
still catching up. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, man.
Gen Z niggas got more bread than we did
Yo,
when we was their age.
They got more. They got access to more.
They got access to more,
again, the
yeah.
instant gratification. They got way more access to everything. Like
They travel more and shit.
like the internet. Like, come on, bro. We had dial up. Like, we had to wait to get on the internet. Like,
No,
these
facts
boys
though.
just on the internet.
Facts.
Like,
No facts.
Like, that shit
Gen-
crazy.
you know what, bro? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something that is kind of gonna be like I could get a pushback for it, but I think Gen Z are probably more educated in a sense, like as far as like when it comes,
they more street smart.
they travel more than us.
Yeah, they outside.
They
more.
got their passports. They're going places.
It's crazy. They inside, but they more outside. They got access to more than we did being outside.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They all inside, but
We're-
they got
we-
access to way more.
We was more exclusive though. Like I feel like Gen Z niggas, like when it comes to friendship with millennials, is different. Like my friend is my friend.
My friends is my friend.
My friend is my
Yeah,
friend.
I got 10 plus, 15 year plus,
That's it.
20 year plus relationships.
Locked
at this
in.
point, locked
It's
in.
like a
yeah.
cult.
Yeah, not for real.
It's like a cult.
For real.
I feel like with the younger generation, it's a little bit different. You know, they're more
Relationships
open-minded.
is a little more shallow.
They're more open-minded. That's what it is. They're more open-minded. They'll have different friends across the board, which makes them technically more educated than us in a way because they get to know different people from different backgrounds type. You know what I'm saying? They'll be friends with a dude that's a rock star and they'll be friends with a skater. Where to if it was me and you back in the day, if we played sports,
Yeah,
we'd only be
was only
that was
fucking with
it.
the sports niggas.
You feel me?
Yeah,
We'll only be
yeah,
fucking
you
with the
right
sports
there.
niggas,
Yeah,
like
no, it's fucking
no
with the
diddy. You know what I'm
sports
saying?
niggas,
We'll be like our friends will be only be like niggas that play sports.
Right.
So the way the Gen Z, they across the board. So I give it up to them for that. Like they're a unique being, man. They cool. I fuck with them, but I don't like them in a way.
I fuck with them, but I don't like them. Like,
Yeah.
nah, like them niggas cool, but nah, fuck them niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
nah. We should
But nah,
yo,
they cool,
listen. This all this is all just play. I heard. Don't take it too serious because there might be somebody in the comment like, oh, you don't like us. Unfollow.
Yo, man, you said what you said.
Right. Yo, so you've done a lot of dope things. There's something you did though that there was a set that you created that I did not know about. I went to the fashion show at Buff State last year, and bro, I didn't know you created that entire set.
Yeah, designed that joint, created
Yo,
it. I
run
had some
us-
help though. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say I
You
put
had
that
your
joint
team?
together for myself. I had my team.
Of course, you had your team.
Right.
Yo, run us through it. How does something like that come about? How do you go through? How do you create something like that? Like, where does it start?
It starts with the idea for real. Like they had so they came to Legacy House for like their little shoot, like their little photo shoot or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they clothes or what they was the pictures they was taking to promote the fashion show, essentially. So just based off of that and based off of the designs of the students, the senior class that was having their stuff showcased, we was like, all right, we gonna make a couple sets for y'all. So like we did like this day at Legacy House where we had made like 5 or 6 set designs just at Legacy House. And like it was tailored to the designers and like they collections and like they did their photos and their videos on those sets.
Yeah.
And then like after that, Aaron Habes, shout out to Aaron Habes for real, like she a goat. She was like, yeah, so we for the first time I think we should do like a set design for the actual runway show. This is the first time they ever did this. So they hit me up for it. I'm like, you know what, that would be real dope. This would be my first time doing something on this scale. So we was talking about it. And like, man, Hayes was in a meeting for like 20 minutes. Not even that long. It's not a real long process. She was just like, we just hashed out what I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it. And she was like, I like that. That's good. Go ahead. I sent her the pricing for the materials and everything I needed. Yeah. We set it up.
That's
it was
fire,
all good. And I was like, yeah, let's do it.
You did a good job, man.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that walked on that set. If y'all walked on that set, y'all already worked with me. We already collaborated.
Facts.
So yeah,
That's facts, man. Yo, if y'all didn't know it, this dude is the beast, man. So they got a fashion show coming up again this year.
They got a fashion
What's
show
going
coming
on,
up. Man? You know, I'm gonna keep that little under wraps.
Are you working with the team?
I'm working with the team.
My
again,
man.
yeah.
So it's gonna be an annual thing now. I like that.
That's what it's working up to.
I
yeah.
like that.
So she hit me up again.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as she hit me up, like I already got the concept for this year, so I was just like, because this with the eclipse, it's revolving around the eclipse. So I already had a couple ideas stewing even before she hit me up, and I was just like, yup, let's do it. And then like their ideas kind of coincided with my ideas, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna set this up, we're gonna get this going.
That's fire, bro.
So yeah, April 20th.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, be there at that fashion show. If y'all walking, y'all gonna be walking on some crazy shit. Like,
Word.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm coming to you when I want to do a fashion show, bro.
For real.
I'm gonna come see you.
For real. I'm gonna be right here.
How's the year going for you, though? You having a good year so far, 2024?
Yeah, year is incredible.
Yeah.
Ever since the new year, this been my year for real.
Yeah.
Every year is my year, but every year is my year to get better, no matter what.
That's it.
So,
any moments
any moments
this year that you would definitely put in the vault, like, yo, this was a good one so far?
Probably restoration right now.
Okay.
That's the most recent one,
All right.
and that was like 2 weeks ago. So like,
Okay. Fire.
yeah, curated all the models for Dame. Yup,
Okay.
did all that.
All right.
That shit was wavy. That was my
Wavy.
first time doing some shit like that. So I was fucking with that.
Yeah.
I was definitely one for the vault.
Okay.
Like,
You gonna continue to do that? Like they're like curating the models and things and styling and stuff like that?
Only for him.
For him?
Only
Okay,
for him,
okay.
yeah.
Got
I
you,
mean,
exclusive.
if anybody else want to talk to me about that, we could talk about it. But
Yeah.
That's
I
my
feel
shit
you.
though. Yeah.
Nice. So throughout the journey, you know, you're doing things you love, and sometimes when you're doing things you love, a lot of the times people don't think that things can get difficult or that you can run into conflict or obstacles, right? You know what I'm saying? Has it been a moment where you thought, oh man, I thought this was gonna be easier than what it is?
Oh yeah, it's been a few times where it's like, so right after Buff State, Buffalo, Music and Arts Festival, they hit me to make something for them. So like, I was like, all right, let me design something up real quick.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all seen that book wall or whatever.
I seen the book wall.
Yup, so
You did that?
Yup, I did.
Word? That was fire.
Yup,
I like
so
that
I
joint.
did that book wall. I
Seen the
had
book
the
wall.
paint splatter on and everything.
Yeah, seen the
And
book
like,
wall.
it was a few times while I was doing that, I was like, fuck, how I'm gonna do this?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, keep it moving. And I did it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck, how I'm gonna do that?
Yeah.
All right, kept it moving. I did it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep rolling with this shit. Like, you might get stopped up, but just keep moving. Like, don't stop your motion. Just keep working with it. You always gonna find a way out. Like,
Yeah.
But conflict, I done had a little. Yo, man, you can't be involved in a community of people.
Yeah.
Of like-minded or otherwise. Like, everybody got their own egos and personalities. You just can't be involved with a bunch of people without conflict.
No,
like,
that's
conflict
facts.
is natural.
Yeah.
Like, I've had falling outs with creatives. Like, already I've been in the game like 5-6 years, but I've had falling outs with the creatives. There's some people that I never work with again, like shit like that, and that just comes with the territory for real. Like, yo, you just not gonna get along with everybody, and that's fine. Like, don't let that set you back either. Like, some people not for you, some people not, like, don't understand you for real, or you don't understand them. It is what it is. Just keep it moving. You're gonna find your tribe. You're gonna find your people.
That's important, man.
Yeah.
That's important to know because a lot of the times in these creative groups or just a creative community, it takes a toll on you when you want everybody to like you. So,
Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. And I'll never fake like I want everybody to like me because I
Right.
don't. Because I don't like everybody.
Right.
So like I don't even like everybody. So why
Yeah.
would I expect everybody to like me?
Right.
Like the way I come across sometimes is too much for people. Sometimes like I'm gonna say how I feel, and it's just some people may not like that. Some people don't like your opinion. Like,
True.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Keep
it
it moving.
don't bother me. Like
Yeah.
that's my opinion. It
Yeah.
wasn't for you to like. This is my opinion. So
Do what you do.
Right.
Stand on yours.
And even still, like I got a lot of friends. Like we don't agree on a couple topics, but so we still cool. Like you never gonna 100% mesh with everybody.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Shouldn't. If you messing with everybody in something, right?
Right. Nah, for real.
That's
It's like,
number
yo,
one. We can't
that-
trust you.
Yo, I can't trust you, bro.
It's like,
hold
yo,
on,
bro,
like,
you too cool. You cool with everybody,
right,
right?
like, yeah, like nah, like you cool with this too? And you
Yeah.
cool with that situation? And
Yeah.
you cool with that situation? Nah,
You feel
bro,
me?
come on, tell me what's really going on.
Yeah, what's
Like, 'cause
going
I don't
on,
want
man?
you coming in here with a gun, like in a couple months,
No.
popping a nigga head off because
No,
you got some shit you was holding on to. Like, nah, what's going on, bro?
No, for real, man.
Like, no.
For real. But that's important, though. That's important to know. Like, that's great advice. Hold on to your morals. Stay on yours. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, and you'll get through any crowd.
Any crowd, like just be
So,
yourself. You
be
ain't
yourself.
gotta conform. Nothing.
Right.
Like just be who you is.
Yeah.
You gonna find your people.
Don't find your tribe.
Absolutely.
What does the future hold for Mandela, though?
Me, man.
What are some of the goals? What are some of the vision?
Actually, I'm playing on. So I never even thought like I would even get this big, but now like I got sponsorship deals with Upstate, and
Let's go.
like I'm planning on getting an intern pretty soon.
Let's go.
Like I'm in the market for an intern. Like
Word.
I'm just I'm the future right now. Like
Future is bright.
future is bright. Like I'm just trying to get.
We
more
gonna
shit
be
under
rich
my belt.
forever.
Like man, shit, we rich now. Like,
For real.
Stop playing. It's like I'm just trying to keep that motion going. Just keep it going. Keep growing every day. Like, but yeah, I'm excited about getting an intern for real.
Yeah.
Like,
That'll be
teaching,
different.
passing on some knowledge. Like, cause I done already had like a couple people shadow me. Like, I done had people on my sets and just like, yo, just come in, learn. Like, you can just come watch whatever. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. Like, ask me whatever you want to ask me. I've had meetings with other photographers and like, I'm trying to just get out here now. Like,
Yeah.
make myself known to my peers and just the people in my lane. It's just like, all right, we all in the same lane, so let's just ain't no bad blood. Like
Bad blood.
like it's enough to go around for everybody. So let's just share the knowledge. Like let's make sure we all eating. Like don't undercharge. Don't sell yourself short. Like your price is your price. Like if you want to charge $350 for a photo shoot, base level, like you only getting 5 photos, nothing else, charge that price. Like
Yeah.
that's what you worth. Like do what you want to do out here. Like
Believe in your art.
believe in your art. Like
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we moving forward. Like the future is bright.
The future is bright, man. That's what's up, man. It's good to hear, man. I never had an intern. I should go get me an intern.
You know what I mean? PA,
I should-
little PA production assistant. Like
For real. She will give me an intern. But yeah, man, yeah, you have it, man. You listen. This man right here, when it comes to like installation, I'm talking like he just said, man. You speak words, he see pictures, he see images. You know what I'm saying? He see a story. So definitely hit my boy Mandela up if you got a crazy idea that you can't really, even confirm or bring to life. The man is gonna bring it to life for you. You heard? You know what I'm saying? What are some advice you would give? I know you gave your younger self some advice. What are some advice you would give to your older self?
to the older self. Not
Yeah.
advice to my older self and my younger self. I don't even know what he doing.
The older self?
I don't even know. What
You don't
my
know what the older self is doing?
Yeah, he man. Man, I don't even know. Just don't lose yourself. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Don't lose yourself. Stay.
That's a good one. Don't lose yourself.
Yeah,
It's-
just keep
it's a
moving
good-
at your own pace. Like, no need to rush, no need to slow. Just keep moving at your own pace.
Yeah,
Bro, yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Keep moving at your own pace. It's important. It's important because right now, in our world, like we were just saying, the pace is so fast that you can get lost with it.
Yeah, just slow down. Like, relax. Like, ironically, like,
Yeah.
shit.
You know
Back
what
when
I'm
I used to rap, that was the name of my first mixtape. Drive slow.
saying? Drive slow.
Drive slow. Like
Word.
back in the day, that's funny
Back
as
in the
hell.
day.
Like I always been on that type of time. It's like I'm not trying to rush nothing. Like I'm cool. Like you got way more time than you think you got.
Oh, facts.
It's ridiculous.
So you used to rap. What do you think about the Kendrick Drake thing right now?
Honestly, I'm not even paying attention to that.
No?
Like I'm gonna get back in there.
You gonna get back in it?
Eventually, but Kendrick and Drake, like that's all for show anyway. Like
Yeah.
even back in the day, like they ain't got no real beef. Like
never-
I think somebody said that they had real beef, or I was seeing something about them. Like they ain't got no real beef. It's all for show. Like ever since Kendrick dropped Control, and all them boys started going at him after that. Like
Yeah.
yo, it's a competitive sport. Like
No, facts.
like it's competitive. Like
Hip hop needs it right now, though.
Nah, for
I'm
real.
waiting for Drake to respond.
right.
I'm waiting. Drake need to respond to this. It's been a long time. He needs to respond. Like we're not gonna give you that much grace time,
You
my
remember
boy.
last time he went up against Pusha T. Man,
Did he lose? Did he win? Who won that?
Push got it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Exactly. So if Push won that, who you think gonna win? Him and Kendrick Lamar?
Well, my man Push has some insider information. Like he, my boy Jai hit below the belt. I'm not gonna hold you. He
Yeah.
didn't pull no punch. Like, but
Yeah, but hey,
when it
that's
come to
hip-hop.
Drake and Kendrick, I
think
feel like
Kendrick-
Kendrick when it come bar for bar, like I'm sorry, I gotta give
Kendrick.
it to Kenny.
Yeah.
My man Drake,
Nah, yeah.
he too corny sometimes. Like, ain't nothing wrong
All
with
the
that
Drake,
though.
all the Drake fans out there, comment in the
Yo, I'm
comment
sorry,
below.
like he corny sometimes.
Who you think gonna win?
Kendrick, bro. I'm
Kendrick
sorry,
Lamar
bro.
and
He's
Drake.
Kendrick, bro.
Drizzy Dre.
Even when it come to J. Cole and Drake, I'm sorry, I still got J. Cole. The only one that's a toss
What
up.
about J. Cole and Kendrick?
J. Cole and Kendrick is a toss up. Like that's real difficult. I couldn't.
You
even
got
call it.
Kendrick T?
Oh, boy, got Kendrick over there. I feel you. I can't call it though. Like that's difficult.
Word. Yo, you know what else? I'm gonna do 2024. Like you know how we're gonna set the 6 months bar before I'm saying anything. Another thing I'm gonna add to that package. Me and Shorty gotta go to therapy.
Yo, that's crazy. Definitely advocate for black men in therapy. I'm not gonna hold you. I advocate for black men in therapy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think everybody should go to therapy.
Couples therapy
Yo,
is-
I never been to therapy though.
Couples therapy is a
You been to it?
Nah, I ain't never done no couples therapy.
Yo, would you?
I had like a regular therapy session, a couple of those.
A word?
Yeah,
How was it?
that shit expensive though. I ain't never find nothing consistent. Like you gotta play around. You gotta find your therapist, like somebody that you really could talk to or whatever. It was this one show that I watched before. This Is Us. Like yeah, it was one of the craziest shows I ever watched. But and it's this black man and he looking for a therapist. And the first therapist that he ended up talking to was like is a white middle-aged therapist. Yeah, and it's because like he adopted, so like his mom was white middle-aged, so it's like that's who he gravitated to as a therapist. I'm like, yo, that's wild, like that's deep. To
Yeah,
think
that's
about.
crazy, right?
But then like eventually, like as the show goes on, he picks a black male.
A black male, yeah.
Then he like really start opening up about himself.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, I never been to therapy.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. Like I was looking for a black female therapist, but I don't know. Maybe that's just not the wave. Maybe I need to find like a male black therapist for me. I don't know.
Maybe it just got to be a person that's gonna do the job, get the job done.
It's a lot of. They all gonna do the job. Like this, like they got credentials. Like you know what I'm saying. It's like it's this whole joint. Like it's this website, and they got their credentials and they got the experience.
They're all not gonna do the job for you though, because
Right.
you need that unique person.
Right.
You need that avatar.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
So,
maybe I was looking in the wrong place. Just like my boy was looking for a white female. Like that's wild.
That's unique though. Yo, bro, I never been to therapy, son.
You gotta go.
I never been. You think it helped you? How many sessions did you go to?
It's like three or four sessions.
Can you see it? Did you feel a difference in that? Did like do they talk or do you talk? Who talk? Who do the talking?
They ask questions.
Okay.
And then, for the most part, they ask questions.
Yeah.
It's seldomly they provide insight.
Oh.
So it's like it's more what therapy is just you talking to somebody and really like
Because
and them asking a question based off of what you're saying, and then it's like, okay, well, like, since you asked that question, well, now I'm talking about this. And since they ask another question that dives deeper into what you was just saying, now you go even deeper, and it's like, oh shit, now I'm thinking about this. And then it's like, a therapist's job is to guide you on how to get to the root cause of what's really causing the issue that you're bringing up. It's like you go through a situation today or something like that. It's like somebody said, or I don't know, you was out with your shorty, and she was like, and she said something about your brother or like your family or something, and it just like really triggered you. Yeah, and you don't even know why it triggered you. Yeah. So like now you in therapy and you talking, well, why did that trigger you? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because of blah blah blah. Well, why do you feel like that's an issue? Oh, well, maybe it's because this, that, and the third. It's like, well, why is that an issue? Yeah. Oh, well, now we all the way back to me being 4 years old, and this happened with my family, and we had this situation, and now it's like, oh, so this is why I'm actually triggered about this. So it's really just like a guidance type thing.
It just takes you back to the root of the emotion. Yeah. It's
where everything is stemming from. Because to get to the problem, like, you got to find the root, or you always going to have a problem.
Yeah. Yo, man, listen. That's what's up. That was therapeutic for me just now.
Just that.
That was a therapy session. I should pay you like $35 for that.
I'm advocating, bro. Black men in therapy. I'm advocating.
Yo, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna definitely try it one of these days.
You gotta give it a real try though. Like,
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like,
no bullshit.
No bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try therapy. A lot of these people, a lot of people out here need therapy. We all walk around with a lot of trauma and we don't know.
Yeah, everybody needs therapy for real. It's tough.
Yeah.
Being a human is hard.
It is, bro. Dealing with humans is hard.
Being a human is hard. Like, everybody all walking around with their own complicated spirit life, like, just like you. Like, and then when that spirit meshed with your spirit, it's like, well, shit, now we got some problems. Like, it's some clashes happening.
Yo, there's anxiety.
You know,
I never knew. I never knew. I suffered from anxiety, bro. Bro, but it was my 9 to 5. You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You caused me anxiety. Hey.
Now, anxiety for real to me.
Yo. I've been anxiety free since I left that 9 to 5.
Listen, anxiety. That's
a thing, bro. It's real.
That is absolutely a thing. That's real. And
it's real.
I had never experienced anxiety like my whole life. Yeah. It's like, it was this situation. Like, I was at a skating rink, and like I was about to do like my first skate battle. Like, like, I'm a real skater. Like, I be in their middle dancing and shit. Like, they did like the whole fucking you got served type shit. So like we in there, and I'm like, yo, like, my heart beating and shit like real fast. And like, I'm just nervous. Like, I ain't never feel like this before in my life. I'm like, yo, is this anxiety?
It's different.
This is anxiety.
It's anxiety,
like,
bro.
So it's like, so I was talking to somebody. I'm like, yo, anxiety is absolutely a real thing. I never believed in anxiety before. I was like, yo, mind over matter. Like, what is you talking about? Anxiety. Like, what is you talking about? But then I experienced that situation, and I was like, yo, anxiety is just like fear. Yeah. Just like ignorance to a situation that you're about to go through. It's just like, or it's really just fear. Like,
I don't really know how to like break it down.
I really don't. Like, but it's tough. Like,
yo, every time I see a courthouse, I get anxious.
Yeah,
I have anxiety from courthouses.
That's fear. Like,
I've never had a good experience in the courthouse.
Like, that's fear. Like, that's a traumatic situation for you. So like, when you start thinking about courthouses, maybe you should go to therapy for that.
Not for real. I need to. I've been in the holding times. Fucking but yeah, it's a thing, man. I used to always feel, and my heart would just be beating like before work. Yeah. My heart would just be like, I'm like, yo, why my heart beating so fast? And then like I would just start breathing. Like, I'm like, yo, what is going on? But then, you know what I mean? Like me being me, I'll be like, you know what? It's because I've been working out. Yeah. But then when I stopped working, everything kind of like seized. And I'm like, yo, it was the fucking job. You heard?
Yeah, it's tough. Like, it
used to be a lot.
It be making you anxious sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of things that make you anxious. But
and I'm not saying it's 9 to 5. It's probably like not the 9 to 5 itself, but like the people I had to deal with when I was on the clock. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the amount of things I had to get done when I was on the clock. It wasn't even a job. Yeah, nothing against 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? it was just like, oh, I didn't know it was an actual thing. But yeah, man, dang, that was therapeutic. Yo, we're having a therapeutic conversation.
Hey man,
It's a therapeutic session, man.
I be trying to get the insights.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Like shit, you need therapy.
No,
Everybody need therapy. I'm telling you.
yeah, these women need therapy too.
Hey man, I ain't even gonna go there with you. I ain't even going there with you. Go there by yourself.
All you Gen Z women, y'all need therapy. You
I ain't
heard?
even going there with you.
Millennials, you think millennials need therapy?
Everybody need it.
All right, millennials, you need therapy.
Especially millennials, for real. These is the
Millennials,
the
especially you need therapy.
The millennial. All right, I say this.
Now we all need therapy. No, we playing. You know what I'm saying? But like,
let me say this.
you know what I'm saying? We all need therapy. You heard?
When it come to millennials, like
Yeah.
a lot of us ain't have no dads. Like a lot of us ain't have dads. That's tough. Like you being the woman of the house, or you learning how to be a woman from and like never experiencing love from a man, and tough situations.
Yeah.
But
I think we all need therapy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Therapy,
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell them this. If us saying you need therapy is the trigger for you, you definitely need that shit then. You definitely need that shit then, nigga. You definitely needed that. If just us saying this shit triggers you, you need that shit.
It's like for me, it's like this. As you get older, like you just gonna learn more about yourself and have more emotions and this, that, and third. Just like as you get more wealthy or rich, like as you get more and more money, it gets to a point where you can't manage money by yourself. All right, so let me go get an accountant.
Right.
And your accountant manages your money for you.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Like you develop like this bank of all these emotions and shit. You don't even know what to do with it no more.
Facts.
Go get you a therapist. He/she gonna help you manage your emotions. Like you need help. Like social creature, bro. Like you need help. You can't do everything by yourself.
Bro, you know what I heard? Something I don't know if I read it somewhere. They said like the top athletes and performers, let's say if they had a bad game, they immediately after the game, after recovery and everything, they'll talk to a therapist to make sure like so they don't go back and have another bad game. They have to talk about that game.
Yeah.
And like just let it out and like, yo, listen.
You can't hold
leave
on
it
to
there.
that shit.
Yeah.
You can't hold on to stuff. Like you gotta just leave it there sometimes. It's like that shit affects you. Like all that pressure on these athletes, these professional athletes. And that's another thing. It's like back in high school and shit, like it wasn't the slow average kids that was cheating. It wasn't the B students that was cheating. It was the A students.
It was the A
cheating.
students.
They got all the pressure on the world, and it was like, yo,
facts.
you better go get an A.
Yeah.
You better go do that. All right, shit. I'm gonna do it. All right. I'm gonna cheat though. Like that's a lot of pressure to put on these kids. Like
Facts.
the A students is cheating. You watch them A students. That
I had zero pressure in high school.
right. Like
zero.
you a B student. You got
I was
zero
a C.
pressure. Like
I was a D student.
What you need to cheat for?
You say, yo, you judging me? You judging me, bro? Yeah, I was a D student, bro, but I got through though. D's get you degrees.
D's get you degrees. He said D's get you degrees.
C's? Oh damn!
D's is bad, bro.
D's is bad.
D's is
It's
bad.
passing though, bro.
Nah, that's bad.
Wait, what is a D? Is a 60?
D
It's a 65, isn't it?
It's like a 65 to 70.
Yeah, D is a 65, bro.
In college, you need a C to pass your major portion.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean when I got to college, I got around. You feel me?
Yeah, like all my advisors in college and shit too. They was like, yo, if you feel like you get a D, drop that class. You do not want no D on your transcript. Yeah,
I wonder how a lot of people transcript would look like from high school to middle school to high school to college. I want to see a lot of people transcript like their grades and shit.
Right, terrible.
Probably terrible, right? Some people probably is good though, but then like they just end up being horrible human
Some
beings.
people was good, absolutely. My shit's terrible. I ain't gonna hold you. I told you, academic probation. I was a millennial. Like I got out of high school. Everybody pressuring you to go to college, even though you don't even know what the fuck you want to do. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do in college?
You had to go there.
Yeah, like you had to go. Like it did. I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. You going to school.
You going to school.
You going to school. So you go to school. Don't even know what you want to do. You have no motivation. You waste a whole year like fucking around doing absolutely nothing. Like I just wasted my time because y'all felt like I had to go to college. So we just wasted time, money, opportunity because you had like I don't know expectations.
Yeah, man.
I guess I don't know. I just wasted all this time for no reason. Like I could have just took a year off, really figured out what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then went. And now we working with something. But it's like before
So-
I ain't got no idea.
So you saying would you like allow your kids to not go to to not go to college if
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
you have kids?
It's
You
like,
allow
yo,
them?
if you graduate in high school and you like, or like let's say like I know a kid actually, he work at Legacy House sometimes. I know a
Yeah.
kid actually. He cool as hell. He a cool kid. Got a good head on his shoulders, and he want to do film and video production. Like that's what he want to do, but he don't want to go to college. Like he feels there's no need to go to college. Like I already know how to do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to go to college and have them teach me from scratch how to do something that I already know how to do. Like what am I going to college for?
Yeah.
But he was telling me, he was like, "Yo, my so I'm not going to put his name out
Yeah.
there, but he was telling me about his dad and stuff. And he was like, yo, my dad told me, he just looked me in my face. He was like, yo, I would feel like a failure if you don't go to college. I'm like, yo, that's wild to say to your kid. Like, the amount of pressure that you putting on your kid saying some shit like that.
African parents say that shit all the
I
time.
don't even think it was that. He not African or nothing like that. But it's just like, yo, that's wild. Like, why is you putting that pressure on your kid? Like, why are you putting your hopes and dreams on your
putting
kid?
all my hopes and dreams in my kids.
Like, that's wild.
Yeah, I know, it's wild. It's crazy.
Pressure.
Listen, I'm putting all of it on them niggas. You heard?
Yo, life is hard enough. Like,
bro,
life is hard enough living your own life. Why I gotta live my parents' life?
These niggas gotta live my life.
Nah,
they gotta
bugging.
Yes, they gotta live my life.
See, all you doing is giving your kid something to talk to his therapist about later down the road.
That's okay. That's okay. They'll have enough money. They're gonna have enough money to pay the therapist.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? No, but I think like, you know, I'll say if my kid come up to me like, yo, I don't want to go to college, I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what? Just do a year or 2 years. Get an associate degree in labor arts, and then you're good.
Nah, I'll be like, yo, take a year off. But you
Take a year off?
Get a job. You about to go get a job or something. Like you about to do something. Like you're not just about to sit around and do nothing.
You gonna make them pay bills in the crib, or it's just gonna be
for a different reason. Like the way I'm on some Caucasian shit. The way I'm about to teach my kid how to manage